How to do an oil change on a 2014 through 18 Chevy Silverado. This is your oil cap. Take it off. Usually on it, it's going to say the required oil that you need. We taking this off so air could go into the system. And when we drain the oil, it'll be a steady stream and it'll come out faster. This is your dipstick. We're going to pull this out. I pulled it out already a little bit. So I'm going to, pull it out for the same exact reason. Under your driver's side, a little bit behind the wheel, you're going to see your oil filter. And this your oil drain plug is usually by a black drain pan. Get a 1/2-inch socket wrench just for leverage, and then a 15 1/2-inch socket to fit the drain plug so you can take it off. Have a 10-quart oil drain back bucket, at least that much. And I took the drain plug out. You want to inspect the O-ring or the gasket that's in it. You're supposed to change it. I didn't, but you're supposed to change it because that just improves the seal when you screw it back in. Make sure there's no cracks in it. It's not damaged in any kind of way. And you're gonna run it up. You're gonna run it up with your fingers as best as you can. Then you're gonna take your wrench and you're gonna tighten it as best as you can, but not very hard. It don't take a lot of power. It don't take a lot of hand power. Just run it up, and when it get hard to turn, give it one last quarter of a turn. And that's it. You don't want to overdo it because then you're gonna have to change that whole pan, and that's just more money out your pocket. Make sure you wipe around it, get it a little clean, a little dry, get the oil off of it. If I had brake cleaner, I'd use that, but I didn't. Also, a good thing to use is a torque wrench. A torque wrench is better than a regular wrench. Set it to 18 foot-pounds, and then you're just gonna tighten it. And it's gonna click. And when it click, that's letting you know that you've reached the right amount of just snugging it up. Next, I'm gonna be using a claw with a 3/8 adapter. Got this out of like a oil change set off of Amazon. Don't remember how much it was. But I'm gonna use this claw. I'm trying my best that I can because I'm trying to set my phone up to record. But basically, you're gonna put the claw under the oil filter. You're going to hold it tightly against the oil filter, and then that's when you're just going to ratchet it to open up. I wish I had a better way to show y'all how I did it, but I was working with just a phone. But anyway, what you could do, I already loosened it, but what you could do is you could poke a hole with a punch or like a flathead screwdriver. You could punch a hole into the bottom of that oil filter just so it don't get as messy and it's running down the side of the oil filter. And then it just come out straight out of the oil filter, and then you can open it, and it's less messier that way if you do it correctly. Before we take the old filter off, we're going to go to the new one, get some new oil, rub